Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 118 today. 118 episodes into the series, that is what we are. And it is Friday, so today is the beginning of the weekend league. You'll see me start that tomorrow though. Today what we're going to do is it's quite fun actually. There's some nice upgrade packs, and of course, like I said to you in the rewards video yesterday, I definitely want to open up that 86 plus guaranteed pack today. So do me a huge favor at the very start of the episode, thumbs up. 5,000 likes for the 86 plus guarantee. A guaranteed walkout. Come on, surely it's worth 5,000 of your precious likes. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. So we won't be changing this team today. Whether or not it makes it all the way through the weekend league, I have no idea. You know what I'm like with teams. But for now, this is the team that I'm going into the weekend league with. And we can start the episode off with a little headliners challenge. Because, yeah, it wasn't the greatest value one. But when I took a look at like the requirements, I was like, yeah, I do have quite a lot of Prem players that I probably have from the same club, so I can get that part done really fast, and then move on and you know, we can then do some upgrades. I'll tend to try and do the challenge SBCs first, simply because if I then do a whole bunch of upgrades and leave the club empty, I don't have the requirement players for the challenge type SBCs. So it was just a jumbo gold pack. But nothing to write home about there. We don't get much from it. Just a little, I think, Broomer, Harry Winks, and some discardable stuff there. It wasn't the greatest SBC. I probably put more into it than we got out of it. But I will take that risk most of the time if I've got the stuff in my club to do it, just in case we can pack a good player. So they weren't great. It's time now to complete. I wanted to do some 82 to 88s because, well, you know, they're one rating higher than the 81 to 87s, and they just cost 2 extra golds, I'm pretty sure. Is that right? They cost 9 golds now. Was it 7 before? Or was it 5 golds before? I can't remember. I did a couple of them anyway, and then I realized, actually, I should probably do some player picks, because these look more fun, in all honesty. Yeah, you can get lower rated players, but obviously 3 players pop up. So and they actually cost less than the 82 to 88s. So instead of getting 5 of those packs done, I got 2 of those packs done, but 5 of these player picks done. And the very first pack, we end up getting an 89 rated Neuer. I was like, well, they've paid for themselves, haven't they? Literally, what a great start. When you get 3 different players, obviously the luck is in your favor to potentially get something better. I mean, these ones were full of 82s, but still, I'll take that. You know, a little 82 winger. That's going to save me a few K. And then next pack, well, we get ourselves a duplicate Marcos Llorente. Actually already got him, but, well, you know, I can go ahead and change him out. Oh, and what is that? We get our first headliner in a pack. Finally, we actually get a promo player. It's Danny Ings. I mean, it's not exactly the most amazing one, but we do get a headliner, and surely that's worth a thumbs up on the video today. Little Danny Ings-Zaggy. I'll take that all day long, you know. I'll keep him in the club unless eventually I stick him into an SBC, but I'll keep him in the club in case he gets a little upgrade here, there, or if he... Is he injured? Is he playing? I have no idea. But yeah, let me know down below if he's one to keep or one to throw into an SBC. But we get boards from the very first 82 to 88. And unfortunately for me, it's someone I've already got in my club. So the whole point of doing some of these upgrades was to try and get an 85 rated fodder player that I didn't already have, so that I could do this 86 plus guaranteed pack without using a red player, so that we could try and maintain as many reds in the club as possible, so that maybe we could do one of those upgrades in the future. I wanted to try and not use Zapata, but Unfortunately for me, I literally got an 85 that I've already got and was already in the SBC. So I decided in the end, okay, fine, just use the patter. It doesn't matter too much. I can stick him in there, and it's just not that big of a deal. And claim back that other Koke. So I didn't want to discard him because with Team of the Year coming up, normally that means upgrade packs, and I don't want to lose out on a quick sell recovery, even if it's just literally like one, because I feel like with a lot of packs going through and stuff like that, you might need to quick sell recover here, there, and everywhere, since Totti is like a limited time promo. So from our final 82 to 88 pack, because we couldn't open it before, we end up getting Spanish. I was like, no, please not Koke. It ended up being right wing out from, I don't know that club, if I'm honest. Is it Vallecano? And it's Porto anyway, an 83 overall. And now it's time for the 86 plus rated player. This is a guaranteed walkout. We do love a guaranteed walkout pack. So as you can see, the light bar doesn't light up. We get regular gold, Croatian centre mid from Real Madrid. Unfortunately for us, it's just an 87. Obviously it could have been worse. Could have been a literal 86, but I don't know, maybe I was hoping for like a sick headliner, or like a, obviously your chances of getting Neymar and Mbappe are increased when it guarantees you a walkout. So yeah, a little bit disappointed that we threw away some fodder for an 87 overall, but still at the end of the day, it's content, I like doing it. And let's face it, even in some of those upgrades, we got ourselves a Neuer and a headliner Ings. So like, we're up today. It doesn't matter what we end up getting in that 86 plus pack. So it was at this point I was like, okay, I got like 6 minutes of footage for my video. That's cool. I need about like 15 minutes though. That's typically what we go for on the channel. So the only real thing I could see myself doing was just playing a bit of Rivals for now, because I didn't have any other squads made up, maybe for like icon swaps or other objectives or whatever it was. I just felt like I kind of wanted to use Messi again and just get into some games and see if those games we played for yesterday's video or 2 days ago's video, were they a fluke or not? You know, those 5-goal victories to get me some really good Rivals points. Were they a fluke? Are we just really good now? Have we, have I picked up my skill again? And it turns out that they were a fluke. I go 2-1 down in this game. I don't know what it is, but I was making quite a lot of chances, but not necessarily scoring loads of goals. And I had some pretty even matches, which just sort of didn't really go in my favour. Like right here, look, I picked the ball up. I was just applying loads of pressure, get through with Rashford, but he made that decision to take a step with the goalkeeper, and I should realise that they're going to do that in Division 1, and I should just shoot at the near post. And then after putting so much pressure on this guy, he ends up literally going down the other end and scoring on the counter to win the game 3-1. And it was just like, damn it, man. I don't think that was necessarily a deserved 3-1 win when you look at those stats. Such an even game. It's just gone against me that time around. I was like, okay, fine. We can move on from that. It doesn't matter too much. Unfortunately, that's going to be less points than just playing a game of the weekend league. But it brings our skill rating down a little bit. So maybe the next game might be a bit easier. Who knows how it really works. But we can go on into the next game. And we come up against this. It's an all right squad. I think I out-team this guy. And yes, that is a Vidic in CDM. And yes, my opponent did keep that Vidic at CDM, which seems really weird to me. Doesn't seem like the sort of player that you should be playing there, just because his dribbling can't be great, surely. But yeah, anyway, Robin ends up rainbow flicking, knocking it into Joao Felix, and then I sent the goalkeeper and the defender the other way. Obviously, I was going to take a step forward and hit it on his weak foot. I don't know how they both fell for it, but yeah, it was a nice, easy goal for us. And then we pick the ball back up here again with Gravenberch and actually knock it through to Acuna, who smashes it home. I don't know why he was in Leo Messi's position right there and scoring probably just as well as Messi would have done, but he has done, so fine. And then we can move on. Where is Messi? He's gone a little bit quiet so far this episode, I have to admit. And then Robin, I mean, it's just great dribbling from the Dutchman. He solidifies a 3-0 rage quit in the end. It would have been nice for this guy to stay in, because I think I would have got an extra couple of goals. And I would have helped him out as well, so he could get a couple too. But so be it. We'll take the not quite full points. But that game really helps us out with the last game, because if you play 2 games of the weekend league, you'll get 800 rivals points. And I think we might get pretty much that from this game right here. So we go from 240, yeah, was it 240? All the way up to like 1100 or something? Oh, 1010. So we're 210 points over what we would have got if we just played 2 weekend league games. So at this point, we are at least in the profit in that sort of sense. Then we come up against Zidane, mid-Zidane. Oh, I'm so jealous. Imagine me being able to use a player like that. If we could just sort of get him in like my weekend league rewards or something in a pack, that would be brilliant. Thank you, cheers EA. That would be lovely. But eventually we score with Robin here. It took 28 minutes to break this guy down. He was sitting quite far back. Lots of defenders, very tight-knit defense, and I was just hitting AI constantly with my shots. Fair play to this chap. He was good at like making it look like he was going one way and then going the other, and like changing direction constantly, cutting back and turning back on himself like all the time. And it was frustrating because sometimes you just lunge in for a tackle and then when you don't, eventually he ends up just running through as he would, and it's very, very difficult to read. So that is obviously a great way to push forward. Look at this game though. I've conceded the 2 shots that he's managed to get through my defense for, whereas I've scored 1 goal with 8 shots and 5 on target. That is not clinical from last year. It's not clinical enough anyway in Division 1. And then again, 77 minutes on the clock. I'd thrown the kitchen sink at him, put a slide challenge in there, a slide tackle in, and unfortunately my challenge was illegal and it was a penalty. And Zidane steps up. I do save it though, because I move my goalkeeper left to right and then they always go down the middle. It pretty much works for me all the time. So anyway, 2-1 down here, and it's actually regular Adama Traore that just puts this game to bed. Again, 2 goals from him. It's not week 1. Who's still using regular Adama? How is that a thing? But yeah, so in a game where I genuinely thought I pretty much bossed it, I end up losing. I mean, I get gifted a goal there. However, I should have scored the chip with Robin. I don't know how Alisson managed to get his hands up in the air quite so well. But yeah, I mean, look at that. He's had 4 attempts on goal, scored 3, and I've had 14 with 10 on target. I only managed 2. It was a frustrating game, and I come away with a loss there feeling like super unlucky. But it is what it is. Maybe that was his game to get into Division 1 to get the coins. If so, GG's to you, bro. Take those 50,000. And if not, like, I don't know what happened there. But net, we are still up 140 points in terms of Rivals versus Weekend League for the overall points. A couple players just run out of contract, and then I can go ahead and search for a new match. And this will be the final game of the episode. We come up against Neymar and Mbappe, headliner Mahrez, Inform, ASM. We've got Kante, we've got Adama, we've got Marquinhos, that rule breaker Laporte. This is a meta team full of skillers if I've ever seen it. Now, my defense always sits fairly high because well, I don't play drop back, really. I try and play a little bit more attacking than that. And I get caught out on that for that particular reason, I guess. And a lucky bounce for ASM ends up getting him past my defender and scoring. And then again there, like, probably 8 out of 10 times, Marquinhos gets the tackle in there and Neymar doesn't walk away with the ball. But it is what it is. So we're 2-0 down. But half-time's coming around. Maybe if I get a goal before half-time, like we're through here with Robin, things might feel a little bit better. I'm a little bit closer in to getting back into this game. And there you go. There's the goal from the Dutchman. He just gets through. And again, I've made way more opportunities than my opponent, but I've let in every single shot. Maybe my red goalkeeper needs to come out. Maybe we stick Lloris in for the time being when we go into the weekend league tomorrow. Should that be the case? Let me know what you would prefer to see. Or is there any other French goalkeeper or La Liga goalkeeper you'd prefer to see me use? Maybe we should get Ter Stegen. Is he really OP again this year like he was before? Either way, Lionel Messi scores to get me the equaliser. And I got a chance right at the end to score a free kick to win the game. Literally last kick of the game. And instead of going down up, I went down angle, which instead of giving me the perfect free kick that probably would have gone in, it did a stupidly curved one, and I lost the opportunity. So there you go. Another game where, I mean, I get the draw in that one, but he's had 2 shots on target and they've both gone in. That to me, I mean, yeah, it might be very clinical finishing or poor defending from me or something, but it also says No. Goalkeeper not doing the job. So we need to maybe change him out for another particular Frenchman by the name of Hugo Lloris. Again, though, we would be at 1,600 points, I believe, if after 4 games of Weekend League, and we're at 1,800 now, so we're a little bit above it. We should finish with just over 12k. Unfortunately, that isn't rank 1 good enough, but hey, you never know how many games we'll have left to potentially get some 5-goal wins at the end of the tournament, I guess, this time next week or a day or two before. Anyway, it's going to be the end of the episode for today. Going through my list of players then, I think, you know what, they're all pretty solid. Maybe this Magnan needs to go. Kleiber, great. I do really like him. Varane, obviously super OP. Mendy, yeah, he's good. He's not as good as people... Like, he's not the be-all and end-all, though. Acuna, great. Gravenberch, great. Felix, bellissimo. Chef's kiss for Joao Felix. He is great. And then, of course, Robin with 99 contributions in 46 games. And I haven't played squad battles with him, so that is nuts. And then I forgot to show Messi, but he had a quiet episode today. Worries me a little bit. Is he going to cut it in the Weekend League? We shall find out. But yeah, we'll go into Weekend League tomorrow, do marquee matchups, all of that kind of stuff. But that is going to end the episode. Do me that huge favor of hitting the thumbs up button. 5,000 likes is your target, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for that. Come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below. And have a great day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. If you are in an online class, you should have been concentrating on that instead of this video. But get back to it now, all right? Small breaks and then back to learning. Anyway, catch you tomorrow, guys. Peace.